A big shout out to Cujo Art for the amazing Ultra Ego Vegeta fan art. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video here at Smiling Sane. I'm your host SSJ Uncle Punch, and today we're going to be going through Dragon Ball Super Chapter 76, which is titled The Fate of the Saiyans. And so yeah, let's get right into it. So in the first few pages of the chapter, okay, we got Granola and Vegeta. Their battle is still going on, but in this case, Vegeta is really on the defensive, because Granola just keeps on attacking and attacking. Vegeta's just doing his best to move out of the way and everything, and he eventually loses his Ultra Ego form. And then we have Granola, who's about to just finish Vegeta off once and for all, and Goku intervenes, punching him in the face in his Super Saiyan Blue form, and that sends Granola flying away from Vegeta. But then Goku says that he's going to take it from there, and Vegeta gets really cranky, and he kicks Goku in the side, which is a very reminiscent artistic Easter egg, if you will, of when Android 18 kicked Vegeta in the side and broke his arm. And so that sends Goku flying into a drum of water. And this is pretty weird because Vegeta tells off Goku and everything, and then punches Goku in the face, and Granola is pretty shocked to see this. And so while Vegeta and Goku are having their heated exchange and everything, and especially with Vegeta going back to how he was, and he doesn't want Goku's help, and he's like, I'd rather be dead than team up with you, Kakarot, kind of attitude and all that stuff. Granola tries to take advantage and try and hit Vegeta in the gut, but then Goku sees this, he notices this, and he knocks Vegeta away. He uses an invisible key shockwave or something like that, and this leads to Granola just nipping Vegeta just a tiny little bit, and Vegeta crashes into a building, and at least for this point in time he seems to be knocked out. And so while Vegeta is having a little snooze, Goku and Granola continue to fight, and during this we get to see some of Goku's fighting genius come into play, as Granola hits Goku. He gets behind Goku and he's going to hit him in the neck, and Goku notices this, and then as Goku takes the hit, Goku falls and he goes back to his base form, and he hits the ground in a puddle of water. And as Granola's leaving, he thinks that, yeah, take that, Goku, I beat you, you prick. Goku was faking him, and he throws an energy blast behind Granola's back, and Granola gets really pissed about this. So he then goes and tries to hit Goku in the abs, in the stomach, to try and hit that pressure point. But then Goku, he kind of tenses up that area and kind of shifts the vital points. So then he takes the hit, which it still hurts, but it doesn't hurt as bad. And then Goku counterattacks and punches Granola in the gut. And so Goku kind of goes with the same old trick won't work on me twice, Granola, which is really awesome, because I love when Goku shows his fighting genius and everything. The same tricks are never going to work on him twice, which is really awesome and really amazing. It's definitely one thing I definitely look up to in Goku. I always want to. All right. Anyways, just, tracking off there, and so Vegeta eventually wakes up and he sees that Goku and Granola are still battling it out, and then Granola knocks Goku back, and Goku's back in his base form, and then Vegeta is just like, come on, Kakarot, let me fight him on my own. Goku's like, mate, why are you obsessed? Why are you so obsessed with this? And Vegeta's like, well, think of it as stubborn Saiyan pride, if you will. And then Goku's like, alright, fine, just try not to die, okay? And Vegeta's like, And so he goes back into his Ultra Ego form, and Granola is shocked about this. And another thing, Vegeta believes that Granola is also on his last feed as well, and is hoping that once Granola is basically out, Vegeta will take that chance to claim his victory. And so what was it? So they battle and then they go into a Sugarian city or the little cute people, the sugars. I'm gonna call them the sugars, and so yeah, they go into the city, and Granola is begging, well, not really begging, but he's just like, eh, let's take this battle elsewhere, anywhere but here. And Vegeta just doesn't give a shit and he ignores him, and then and so they just keep on battling, and Granola punches Vegeta. Vegeta grabs his arm and bites him, which is really cool. I love the art in that. And that's like, Vegeta just looks fucking beastly. Oh, excuse the French. Vegeta just looks really beastly, like biting Granola on the arm, and Granola gets really angry. And the one line I thought was so funny for some reason, like "You animal!" and he throws him onto the ground, pins him down, and then he starts shooting like all these ki blasts at Vegeta, like point blank, like face, chest, everywhere, like. And after that, Granola's just like out, and he's just like, whew, and like one of the buildings collapses, and then inside the building, Granola sees like a a child sugar and a mama sugar, and 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 they are looking really scared, and then this triggers a flashback within Granola, and we see Kid Granola running away in the flashback as the city is attacked by the Saiyans, like in their Grade 8 forms, and then Granola enters like the church building, and his mum is there, and they embrace each other, they cuddle, but then they look shocked, really scared and everything, and then it goes back to the present, and Vegeta is back up on his feet again. Granola gets really cranky, sends Vegeta flying out of the city, and then Granola absolutely snaps, and he is ready to die just to make sure Vegeta stays dead, and he's about to focus everything into like a final energy ball, and Vegeta is absolutely out on his feet at this point. He's like shirtless Vegeta, one of his eyes are closed now, and he's bleeding, scratched, and everything, and he's just like, oh, so if this is the fate of the Saiyans, I can't remember on the top of my head, but like, he's ready to die trying, like, and like Granola's ready to die, like they're both ready to die, and so Goku tries getting to them, and then he sees like the spaceship flying past, and Goku's like wondering who's inside, and like there's the Namekian that's living with Granola, Minato, I think that's his name. Sorry if I got that wrong. And the ship's being piloted by Oatmeal, which is like that little eyepiece that Granola's had all this time up until the point where he threw it off. And so anyway, Goku tries to get in there to try and stop Granola, but he can't get any closer. And then our favorite, or one of our favorite Namekians, Minato, he pops out and he calls out to Granola, and Granola is really shocked to see that Minato is there. And while they're having their little exchange, Goku takes the opportunity to shove Granola, like shoulder charge him. Reminds me of rugby league. And it stops, it cancels out the attack, and Goku's like, Vegeta, you idiot! Granola, you idiots! What are you doing? And everything. Vegeta's just like, kind of like looking with a smirk. And then Minato gets out of the ship, and at the end of the chapter, he mentions to Granola like 40 years ago. Actually, he said there's one Saiyan that does not deserve your grudge, Granola. And Granola's like, wait, what? And Minato's like, 40 years ago, there was a Saiyan who saved us. Like, there was a Saiyan, like our savior was a Saiyan called Bardock. And then that's the cliffhanger, leaves us hanging, wanting to know more and what's going to happen in the next exciting chapter of the Dragon Ball Super manga, because I really can't wait to see what happens and if Goku's going to show much of an interest about Bardock being mentioned, and I am really excited to see how this goes. My opinion on this chapter was I really enjoyed it. I have seen across the community where a lot of people were very divided on the chapter in terms of Vegeta's character. Like, you kind of got the character regression, but I believe he was like doing that to try and like try and make that ultra ego form even stronger. But then a lot of people being upset about like how Vegeta's ready to give up and everything in the end there. But I think it all just comes down to like, I can't go back to being who I was because so much has happened since then. And, he's got a family, he's got friends, well, friends, quote unquote. Like he won't say it out loud, but, he's got friends, he's got his family and everything. he's changed so much since then. So like, I guess he just felt he couldn't fully master Ultra Ego and the whole Hakai power ups and all that stuff. And yeah, it's kind of hard to put it into words because I'm not the best with my words, and I'm doing this because I just want to, discuss with you guys and just share my thoughts and favorite things over the chapters. And I love the art, and I love Vegeta biting Granola as well. That was a lot of fun. Well, guys, that's all I have for this one. We've pretty much gone through and summarized the chapter. Please be sure to leave a comment down below with your thoughts on the chapter. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Um, and we'll talk. We'll talk in the comments if anyone's interested. But another thing I'm really excited for the next month's chapter is to see where the interactions go and everything with Minato, Granola, Vegeta, and Goku. Like, I can't wait to see what kind of dynamic they're gonna have after all this, especially with what they're about to find out and what we're about to find out in next week's chapter. It was 40 years ago, so I'm really excited to see what happens. Anyway, guys, this has been SSJ Alcohol Punch. Thanks again. Peace out. Bye.